You know, if I were the president, I'll fire Sammy Gyamfi right away. Not even a...
Ebusia Agradaa Sammy Gyamfi dollar gift. Yenim se President John Dramani Mahama ede Sammy Gyamfi boni ache ne de. Nanso still na kasa no eye more ani. Honorable Kennedy Akompro Agyapong eka nkrofo mu kasa ne ho bi. Aha e aba loudest. And then the first time I will share me a Mr. Wa subscribe, like it, afi so comment it, share na social media platforms ne so baby I aba loudest to share me a who follow me a me so me follow back who say hi na majo so na yatoa enkomo ne so ewo honom na yebeka ya 2023 Honorable Kennedy Akompro Agyapong kopie mu ewo UTV eden nsem bi etu dwa
maka kire severally say me ma breso die oye boni na ye che oni e panishiwa osofo ba mempene ohini ba mempene politician bia ba mempene mabusuafo de dwato ba mempene that ene bema obia asunsom no ho se yenni nokure e magana ena mega
so nim se papa yi ye ka empanifo mo Ghana mo kasa de bia mo preachy about honesty principle and afi so discipline Honorable Kennedy Agyapong eka ho bi yes enti we ekas eniema en Ghana fo bebre na agina so edepe yera Kennedy Akompro Agyapong asem no eho ye na ebeka ye nche bia ena Sammy Gyamfi ena afi so Agradaa na Agradaa ekohia we yase ekoche ne dollars na dollar no kra na nka wo kan bia ma ye maame Agradaa ena chese maame no o se de kita Sammy Gyamfi no opani nyina na ne ohwimye edi free ne nsem se wo video ni bi Ghana for be so pass Sammy Gyamfi penya go emetro no so de achopa eba abontia na o chese wa opa Ghana for achew opa president achew Ghana for enfanche president enfanche enra o hwe nim se President John Dramani Mahama e de ache Sammy Gyamfi because enra newspapers bebre na e de by Daily Guide de boy see Agradaa dollar gift Mahama clears Sammy Gyamfi the Chronicle also see Sammy Gyamfi off the hook president accepts his public apology this year president their channel and a Ghanaian Times so they buy as a president pardon Sammy Gyamfi inti e de nim se akwakoda na youth quick conference jumedie bi call so e was Central University na Central University for ne host here na omoto nsa e de frɛ Honorable Kennedy Agyapong as guest speaker sanse no mbeka sa afa niema bebre ho na students ne bebre na so bisa intelligent questions na enya agrokranti question obi bisa ye no e na kofa Sammy Gyamfi ho asem baaye because no mo ka Ghana business and politics just a leadership any niema hodo bebre eti question obi bisa about nepotism no e na ono nso ekokan se sa ohwe nanse asem ye si ye ya Sammy Gyamfi ni Agradaa die senko no na ye president enka Sammy Gyamfi na dwuma free ne nsem dadaada na a serve as deterrent to others any omomo eba no
Nepotism, favoritism is what is killing this country. No doubt about it. You know, recently in the news, you hear Agradaa and Sammy Gyamfi. You know, if I were the president, I'll fire Sammy Gyamfi right away, not even a second, because the evidence is clear. I don't need to go and do any investigation. To serve as a deterrent. Young men and women complete their university education, they did their national services, and even national service, you have to pay to get a good company to work with. If you don't know a politician, you cannot even do your national service. All these things are impeding progress. And because of that, because of nepotism, we always employ square pegs in a round hole. So it's a canker that we need to solve or resolve. So I'm glad you brought it up. And you also question about business and politics. Whereas our competitors coming from China, India, Lebanon, UK, whatever they're coming from, come with a loan with interest between 3 to 5%. How are we going to compete with them? That is why you see that Ghanaian entrepreneurs are only doing the small scale businesses. And the large scale businesses you find in this country are owned by foreigners because they get cheaper loans, come in and invest, and their cost of production is cheaper than us because of high interest rate that we took. So one of the challenges is the loan that we keep is so expensive that it's not been easy for anybody. Again, another problem we have in this country is culture. Our culture impedes progress. And if you have the same culture in your organization, it impedes the progress of the organization. Why? Here in Ghana, if somebody steals from my company and I fire him, you have Reverend Minister coming to beg, politicians like my colleagues calling me, you have your relatives, your uncle, your father, your grandfather, all of them coming to you to plead with you. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the developed countries, when you are fired, you are fired. Nobody comes to beg for you. Then again, here, when you are fired, you can go to your mother's house, can go to your father's house, and at least you will eat. In the developed countries, you have to pay your rent. Even if you are staying with your mother, you pay rent. You have to buy food. You have to take care of yourself. And if you lose your job, there is no pastor coming to beg. There is no uncle coming to beg. There is no politician coming to beg. That is why the systems are working elsewhere and it is not working here. So if you want to succeed, I tell you the truth, even your own family, don't employ them. Let them stay home. Don't employ your own family. Let them stay home. When you make the money, you take good care of them. That they'll say, oh, Uncle Ken, well, you're nice. But if you give to it, have done, study it, and challenge yourself that if Agyapong, you are fortunate to be in the university at the age of 22, 23. I went to Fordham University at the age of 33. After hawking on the street, washing plates in Germany, driving taxi, and working at the bakery in America, I decided to go to university. And here we are today. So say to yourself, if Agyapong has done it, I can do it too. I said it's 350. Sorry, I said 350,000. I said 350. After the 7,000, I've added 350 today, this year. Now, let's talk about leadership. In now, minister office, 8 o'clock, man, now about 10. And now, my group, when I'm quite so afraid, I'm stay right there. Gina baby, Gina, may you ready. Now, I say, go and say. So and so minister has been fired because he's late. Deputy, take over. Yes.
That's good. But a back contractor, yedema, inflation, procurement breaches,
contract. Menana ebu baby. Or say, Ejumano and a kukuno, didi ho, na me nidim.
Okay.
Contract there, we are obibenya contract. But contractor, in business, if you are able to make profit after taxes between 15 to 30%, you survive in business. Magana, it mean my contract will be your profit 300%. Obwa, and back in Agyapong, and Juma. We are going to scrutinize and Ghana for 3 years. Can Agyapong, a politician, can Agyapong, as a business, into Utum Bonkuma, Utum the farm. What the contract no buy? NDC for Bresso, MPP for Bresso. Some contractor is inside. Everyone was a me a man called Skukuran. But you will say, and we are sure say lawyers at now at Ghana my home and we sign such a contract. Minimum. Me bar Ghana first.
Up the loudest.
Loudest.